Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
I'm gonna have to download Snapchat too. Turn it up, turn it up. Yo, what up, AFTERBUZZ? That was the wackest intro.
Okay, it's not my fault.
It wasn't your fault. No, it was the audio fault. Because I was just like, I thought I would have been louder.
I wanted it to like bump.
I don't know what this is doing. What up, AFTERBUZZ? It's your boy DJ Jesse J here in studio. We are back for the Real World Skeletons, joined in studio by the lovely Nicolette. Gaona.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hey.
Guess who's back? Miss Drea Renee.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bienito.
I missed that.
And our very lovely Roxy Striar.
Hey guys. And I remembered that I think we should open, like skeletons in a closet. We should open with something in a closet.
There you go.
Next week.
Wait, so we're all gonna like tell secrets right now?
No more M&Ms.
Yeah, like sleepover. Yeah.
Virgo, I'll be like, I'll keep my shit to myself, y'all. Good.
Okay. Drea's like, nothing's coming out tonight.
It's all good.
It's fine.
They're apologizing.
Because it feels so empty without me.
All right. Well, it did not feel empty this episode because there was a whole bunch of tea, a whole bunch of people up in this, and I'm just looking at this cast like I'm into the cast.
Okay, I'm into a lot of the cast, but like you said when we were watching, Jesse, how long is that going to last? We will see.
Not long.
I have my favorites though.
Well, before we get into favorites, how do you guys feel about the idea of the skeletons?
It's interesting they're doing this back-to-back seasons.
Yeah.
We just had exes come on, and now we're having skeletons. Is this the Real World's new thing, or are they going to do this every season? Or are we ever just going to get 7 people again, or what's up?
I think it's fucking annoying.
It doesn't even feel like the Real World.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, though, Nicolette.
I mean, honestly, it's just like, why are we even bringing these other people in? Like, there's already tea going. Like, we don't need no stalkers coming in. Ain't nobody trying to get killed, okay?
I kind of do need stalkers coming in.
We don't need, like, people who hate people. Like, that's just fucking weird. We're not in high school, okay? Like, it's just weird.
It doesn't
let them experience life to get away from these people.
But
like,
the ratings were down, and they needed to spice it up, and they needed time. I mean, because think about it. Every show on TV is an adaptation of the Real World.
Right.
Every reality show.
Exactly.
The difference is the Real World was the first one. It's the most basic. It's 7 people live in a house.
okay.
In 2014, that's boring. Like, we have shows like Wipeout. People are like running against jumping on giant balls.
That's why we have the challenge. And
we got Bad Girls Club. Like, you've seen the Wipeouts before.
I have, but it's like, seriously, do not compare that.
I also feel like the producers were like, we got to do something crazy. People are fighting on TV, throwing stuff.
Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, all these shows. It's all about like.
And they're fighting in the first episode. I'm like,
the Real
come on
World,
now.
again,
Check out my after shows on AFTERBUZZ TV.
Okay,
But people are bored with classic though.
Nobody else is into this
I'm
twist.
not.
I'm really into it. We haven't seen it yet.
into it.
So I'm into the fact, like last season, what I thought was cool was that we had a lot of extra drama come on, but it was all everybody's exes. We knew exactly what we were going to get. What I'm into is the fact that we don't know what the fuck we're going to get.
It changes it. It's not the Real World anymore.
Right, like the exes was cool because it's like, but you're bringing fathers in.
Yeah, but wait,
Baby boom.
hold up. It is the Real World, because think of the title, The Real World. When you meet,
that's some
but think about when you meet people, you're gonna find out a whole bunch. I found out too much tea when I met you. I was like,
sweet tea, peach tea.
Okay.
Were you robbing people with guns to their head?
And that's my thing. MTV, like
I want tea about you too. Don't be trying to act like I have all the tea.
I'm just saying that's what happens with everybody.
Well, I'm just saying.
I actually have all the tea. I'm a little yogi with all my shit. I couldn't even get through.
No,
my thing is this.
No,
like,
ma'am.
I don't mind learning about people's skeletons and things like that, but please do not bring psycho killers into the house.
No, that mugshot freaked me out. I know we ain't got to that yet, but I'm just saying.
I felt like Ashley last season was a psycho killer, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was
Wait,
crazy.
I guess we always need one.
Remember the girl who got kicked off Wicked Sin?
Yeah, I don't remember her.
Yes.
Yeah, she was like kind of red hair.
She's a hot mess.
Well, let's talk about some of the girls, or some of the people. Every other week, we're going to get a different skeleton.
Well, it says 14 days. Does that mean we won't get one next week? We won't get it until 3 weeks in?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get the first girl. Her name is Violeta.
I think it's Violeta.
Violeta.
I'm gonna call her
she goes by
Violet.
V.
I'm gonna call her
I'm gonna call her
Violent.
V.
Yeah, I like V too.
V?
Yeah.
She looks like a V, not a Violeta.
All right, you guys are hating on her already. She's my favorite.
Okay, first of
I don't know
all,
about
no one's
favorite.
hating on her. I'm just saying her name is complicated, so I'm gonna call her V.
That's what she goes by. That's her
I
actual
really suck at saying
nickname.
names. Like,
And
So that's why
Violeta
we
ain't
just call
cute
her N.
anyway. All right.
And
Nicolette.
let the chat roll go about Nicolette not being able to say names. Run.
All right, so
run.
she loves redheads. Bras are for pussies and Republicans.
Right.
That totally makes sense to me.
And
Her
she's a
friends
destroyer.
think she's an attention whore.
Yeah. All right, can we just talk about that for a second, though? Because you just mentioned the
Yes.
destroyer thing. Are they making these guys, is Bina Murray being like, you have to call yourself something? So she's like, I'm a destroyer. Because who goes around and says, I'm a destroyer? Like, the way that they all phrase themselves, I was
No.
like, oh my God, shut up. If anybody ever talked like that, I'd just be like,
They just seem like they're pushing it more this season than they normally do.
It's no,
Right.
it's just what they do is that when you sit in this thing, this was before she'd probably gotten casted or whatever, but they have you sit in there and you have to answer all these random questions. I did this for, I forget what the dating show was, and I was like, good thing I did not get picked for that because I was
No,
not
they'd be
trying to
asking
be on
you.
TV.
I was.
Yeah.
They ask, oh yeah, you did do it.
I did.
They ask you all these random questions, and the way they chop it up, they made me look like a drunk, like I was a drunk.
Yep.
My favorite drink of the week is vodka. Like that was not.
They just
what-
chop it down to the words.
Could anybody ask you that your answer would be like, I'm the destroyer?
They ask you really random things. Like honestly, the storyline that they had picked for me was
What
that,
is your gun? Like, what kind of
that
name
I,
are you?
well, I mean, I guess that I do use the word bitch a lot, but I do. But then they had tied that in with my mom, and that I like drink alcohol,
And called your mom a
vodka
bitch.
every
And
day.
you're like, what?
Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute.
Exactly.
That is true, but I didn't say that.
I didn't say it like that. So, I mean, it gives you a deeper look into it. So, we want to not fully attack these people for some of the things.
I
they're
mean,
saying.
obviously.
But what do you think about V?
Personally, I just feel like there's something
loves her,
going
they're
on
best
with her.
friends.
I don't know. It's just like this is the first night, and like you're already trying to put claws into a man, and you're over here calling him a piece of shit, girl. You just met him.
That was
Like-
really weird. She's like, you can never have this. He's not trying to have
wasn't.
it.
And that's why this will never happen.
you're
Bitch,
trying to get
that's
this, it will
not why
never.
this will never happen. This is why this will
But then
never
he was
happen.
kind of into it, and he was like, am I out there with that girl that I was just making out with? No,
He
I'm
just
standing
likes
here
the
with you.
drama. He liked the drama.
I mean,
Is
he
it-
just loves the attention.
Yeah, is this the first time that they never showed their ages?
yeah,
in the
they
intro?
didn't show their ages at all.
Yeah,
Because
which is
she
weird.
looking like George Clooney.
Some of them were looking like.
Why funny? She was looking like George
I
Clooney's
think they were all
wife.
George Clooney's wife.
No, I'm not saying that they weren't
that's not
hot,
it, that's
but
not
some of them
hate.
looked a little
Older?
Yeah, because the
obviously
cutoff
George
age
Clooney's
is
sexy.
20.
7 now, I think. Oh,
Oh, is it 27?
I don't know, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's 27.
That's what they
I'll
said
let
in
you know
the
their
VH1.
ages.
So-
They said
But
in
yeah,
the
you know,
VH1
and
after
I could
that.
see her like growing on me, but right now she's kind of like.
She had my favorite entrance in the house because I feel like that's how I would come off on camera. Like,
She was like, Xanax, swear,
like,
need it.
why are these
Yes,
people
she's like,
hugging
here's
me?
the bottle.
Like, if I walked in the house, I don't understand when these people walk into the house and they're like,
I totally get that. You have to be
like, bitch, I
friendly.
don't
like
know
that.
I
you.
would be friendly
Like, I
as
do
hell.
not know you. Like,
I was
don't
She's like,
touch me.
she's like, I don't like to be touched. Honey, you're on the real world.
But I don't like to be touched.
Yeah, but you're not
gonna
gonna
hug you when you walk in the damn door.
I do not. Like, this, she'll be like,
I
can we
always
cuddle?
want to
Be like,
cuddle,
no.
and he doesn't want to cuddle with me.
I'm not. You are not my man.
All right, bye, Felicia.
Right, I
I just
only
think
cuddle with my
if you go in
man.
the real world and you're upset
Boy,
that somebody
bye.
hugged you, you're gonna be upset about a lot of things.
Well, clearly.
No, I know, but I mean, first
She
of all,
is.
walking into that house, just like her, I would have been like, I have anxiety. Who the fuck am I about to
Well,
walk
girl, what
in
you
right
signed
now?
up for? So you better be nice now, or people are gonna hate you.
Yeah, that's true. And she did
Violeta.
not care about how people liked her. That she didn't give a crap.
See, I think
Yeah.
I liked her better as a bitch than when she started being too
Well,
talkative.
because she
I know.
was right.
It was
like,
weird.
girl.
It was weird when she talked about her past, and she was like, the way she phrased it was like she was so nice now. She's like, I used to be such a bad person.
I'm
I was like,
like,
ooh, honey,
what?
look like a mirror. You need it. That being said, I still liked her because I felt like she was the most real and honest with who she was. I just don't know really what her past is. When she says she used to be a bitch, does she mean like Madison bitch, or what does she mean?
Well, Madison's not a bitch.
No, I mean Madison like robbing people, bitch.
No, I think she means like
No, like she.
cute sweater girl.
Yeah, like
Where's
you
that from?
can't,
I think
Target?
ugliest
like
skirt
you
I've ever
can't
seen.
sit with us.
Right.
We wear pink on Wednesday.
Exactly.
deal.
That kind of means.
So we've got all the ages. Violeta's 23.
Really?
Then we've got Tony.
reverse that.
Tony's 26. Sylvia's 25. Nicole is 23. Madison's 23.
12.
Jason Hill's 20. Jason's 24, and Bruno is 24. So they're 23 to 26.
So the oldest is the country boy Tony.
The oldest is Tony, and he seems
Like a
not-
child.
Yeah,
He looked
doesn't
like
look
a
child.
Let's talk about Tony.
Yeah, Tony from Baton Rouge. Women are his kryptonite,
My
clearly.
worst moment. I was like, L.A. You were like, Louisiana, honey.
Oh,
It was not good. It was
She's
not a
like,
strong
Baton
moment for
Rouge,
me.
L.A. That's,
Really tough moment for your girl, Rox.
Yeah.
Really tough.
that's all right.
I call myself out because I'm real. Let's stop playing nice
So
and
you
start getting real. Is that the
you
slogan?
guys all... Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
It used to be. You guys all liked Tony at first, right?
I did for 2 seconds because
I
he
know,
was
that's
good
your
eye
type,
candy.
right,
I was like,
Abigail?
oh, Roy. And then he took his shirt off, and I was like, hell no.
Oh, he had a good body.
Yeah, for a
That's the one thing. That's the only thing I
Thank
looked
you.
at.
I just don't like. He is
Okay,
really
see, I don't like
cute. You
Ryan
can't say
Seabass.
anything else. He's really cute. But
He's cute.
honestly, anybody who the first person they want to get with was Madison. Maybe Madison's a great girl and I haven't seen it yet. But oh my God, did she annoy me in this
Yes.
episode? Like,
Yes.
I'm not even talking about her voice because I have a fucking annoying voice too. But it's like
Not-
everything she did, it was just
Wait a
so
minute, though.
frustrating.
But my thing is didn't all the guys... We're not on Madison yet.
Yes, because I have.
Keep your claws in, ladies. Tony, though, didn't all the guys kind of seem like real thirsty? Like real thirsty. Like Bruno was like,
No,
I forgot your necklace. But he really turned that business head like,
okay, in all fairness, I thought that was so hot. Are you kidding me?
That was
sexy.
really hot. It was hot.
I was really sexy.
after he was in Violeta's damn bed, talking about.
Oh, girl,
Oh, yeah, you did make out
Violeta
with
didn't want
Violeta.
him. Violeta was like,
Violeta.
I'm not going to.
But you heard it. She said, but we're never having sex.
Oh, yeah. But then she was making... Violeta made out with the most people on tonight's episode.
That's true.
Did she? Oh,
Yeah, she did. And after she made out with Bruno, she turned over and made out with
See, they kind of
Sylvia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Madison
Sylvia,
kissed.
man, she doesn't stand out to me. I'm trying.
Well, before we talk about Sylvia, let's talk about Nicole, the lesbian
Oh my
from
God,
New York.
I forgot about
From
Nicole.
Staten Island.
How could you forget? How could you forget
The
about
one
it?
with no concern for her
Forget
ponytail.
about it.
That
Nicole.
ponytail.
That- Figure it out.
Ponytail,
Figure it out.
girl. I mean,
I really
at
like
least I could do it
Nicole.
like this, honey. Okay.
I really like Nicole. It does get in the way. It honestly gets in the way of the camera. Like I can't see her face half the time because of that ponytail. But she was cool.
She reminds me of what's his
gets
name
no fucks.
from New York last season.
Jay.
Jay. She reminds me of Jay.
Those glasses are
Like the
Jay.
wingman. Like, hey guys, where are we going?
Yeah, that's true. But she seems more loyal than Jay. Remember, Jay ended up being.
I ain't making no judgments because she seems like
with
that.
Jay.
She seems like she would be, but
I'm
I
like,
feel
what are her
like
skeletons?
yeah.
She
Wait
just-
till
yeah.
wait till we find about her because she be talking to every damn bitch.
She's a
and
triplet.
She walk by.
What's the? I mean, I'm kind of afraid. She's a triplet. She's there. She's like really loud. I'm like, what is your
And they're
skeleton?
bringing
Oh,
her
no.
triplets, I think. They're bringing
I
her
feel like
sister.
her skeleton is gonna be exes or something like that because she looked like she's a player. Like
She flirts with everyone.
I mean, she gives no fucks. She's just like,
No, she
hey,
does
Liz,
not.
what's up, you single? How you
What's
doing?
up?
turn around like
How
she
you
like that
doing?
one
She
uncle
was
at the
really
cookout
cute.
like stop talking. That is your cousin.
Exactly. That's all right.
All right, but she was the first to fall asleep. Like she talked a big game. She parties really hard, but she was passed the f out.
I mean, you know what I mean? It might have been.
She
longer.
couldn't
Fancy
Dang.
party too hard.
Been there. Can't judge.
So she's an EMT. She plays football. She's loud in your face. Moving on, we
I
got
love that.
Sylvia. She's a Mexican and loves family.
She's
her
from
family.
KC.
Bad temper.
She's a bartender. And,
Laughing my ass off.
yeah.
Why did you just say that?
Can we skip over? Yeah.
No, why? Yeah, I can't remember her.
I mean, my thing is I don't.
She kind of looks like Violeta.
Okay, well, you go
she
ahead,
does
Team
not.
Sylv.
What you want to
I
say?
mean, I just think,
Go ahead. You stick up for your Mexican.
Go. Yeah.
girl, I mean, she
She didn't piss you off.
Exactly.
She didn't piss you off.
She didn't
She
piss
didn't
me
do
off.
anything for me.
I think she'll be a good, nice run through. You know what I'm saying? through the whole
She's
season.
like a good medium person.
Yeah.
Like she'll
Yeah.
get the tea from one
But the
side.
moment that I didn't
Yeah.
like her that much was when she was like, "It's really hard for me to open up to you. You're so hot, and I really am into you." It's like you just opened up. You said you're one of those girls. I hate when girls pretend to be something they're not. Like, say you're a really emotional girl who falls for somebody really quick, and then say you think he's cute. Don't
Right,
say
but-
like, "I never open up. You're so hot."
Like, I am not having sex with you tonight. Panties are off in 2 seconds.
I mean, but I think she's hot. She's
Right.
good looking. I thought that was a sexy moment, but overall, just like know who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's why they come on these shows
There
to
you
find
go,
themselves.
Roxy. Know who you are.
Thanks, baby.
I know who I want to know is Mr. Bruno. Born in Portugal.
Yeah,
he's from Rhode Island.
He was cutting that meat though. I was looking like
Right.
talking about he talks with his penis. I was like, well, let me hear what it
Hello,
says.
Mom.
Hello, what was that?
And then that car accident, we got to learn more about that. Is there any way
I
you
forgot
guys think
about
that he
that.
could bring back in skeletons? It could be the person that hit him or something, or
it's
they
his
wouldn't go
brother.
that far.
They
That is.
Roxy, that would be a whole kind of different show, girl.
Ayala fix my
I
life.
jumped.
Like,
Okay. Dre, who's your favorite though? Bruno. You love Bruno.
So intense.
Keep laughing at your own joke. Okay, I'll keep talking about Bruno then. Whatever. I thought he was cool. I like Bruno a lot. He was hot. He looks different in every scene.
He
What?
does look different in
What?
every scene. He really does. Because
Yeah.
some scenes I'm like, oh, he fine.
Yeah, some
Another
scenes
scene
I'd
I'm
be looking like,
what?
whoa.
And then another scene I'm like, okay.
but same as Jason too, because sometimes Jason be looking like.
I know, he got those little elfie ears.
I think
But sometimes he'd be
overall,
looking
really
like
good-looking
Entenmann, and
cast.
sometimes he'd be looking like a Russell Stover,
like
and I'd be
his-
like, hey.
Which one? Jason. I
Jason.
like his personality.
Yeah, me
though.
too.
Yeah,
I
until
like
we
the-
find out all the bitches he done screwed over. and
Yeah,
stuff
but
like that.
Bruno and Jason, it seemed tonight like they were trying to bring the drama down, and
Yes,
I
I like
appreciated that. They were like trying to break
yeah,
up the
I mean,
To a certain
girls were
point,
not
Bruno
playing.
was. I felt Bruno was sticking his nose, trying to.
He was trying to stick his little snuggle dicks.
Maybe not his nose.
Oh, what was that thing?
Right.
Snuggle dicks?
He's trying to get some drunk.
Smuggle dick?
Right, that's the nickname. Like she's like, "What's your doll's name?" Snuggle Dick.
That's a pretty good impression.
Like Freudian slip there, huh?
Right?
And
Whoa.
he's like, she can play with my snuggle dick all night. I'm like, okay.
All right, and then here we go. Last but not least, we have Miss Madison.
Everyone like falls in love with me, and like I lost my virginity at 18.
Wait, I had
and,
sex with 6
you know,
people. The
I
real
don't
number is
have a lot
12.
of girlfriends, and like
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny to me.
That was
like,
really
I only
funny.
had sex with 6
7.
people.
I think you said
never
7,
once
yeah.
12. Like at least you keep it a real bitch.
I know, just like, you know, I'm gonna keep it honest.
If you're keeping it real, just say you had sex with 12 people. Don't lie and then
But she
be
was
like,
drunk.
yeah, but
was
who
drunk.
does that?
I mean, shit,
Because-
I never say anything. So
You didn't ask. Go ahead,
I
girl.
said next question.
She didn't ask her. She just
Like,
said, I haven't had sex in 6 months. I've had sex with only 7 people, and by 7 I mean 12.
That's true. He did
Did he ask you?
Well, maybe she's looking at like counting oral sex or counting. You know what I mean? Like, who knows what goes on in that bitch's mind? She is
No,
crazy.
sure
she
as
said
hell gonna
honestly,
find
my
out.
honest number is 12. She was not counting oral sex. Are you kidding? If it's oral sex, she's like 58.
Other
Whoa.
50
Sorry, judging. No,
Damn,
honestly, of
Roxy.
everybody and tonight, I really like the cast, and she could prove me wrong, but she really pissed me off because I knew there was something about her that I didn't trust.
Can we please talk about what
mean-
everyone thought? What did you think Madison's secret skeleton
what
was?
It wasn't me.
No, I know. We all had different opinions of what the secret
Okay,
was.
well, I'll go first.
What did you think?
Oh my god. Okay, well, first I was like, okay, either she's a hermaphrodite or something like that, or she was a tranny, because with that voice, it's like, damn, okay.
You
like,
tried
with
too
that-
Wait, no, but only reason I thought maybe it could be is the way that they edited it. After she made out with Tony, she tried to talk to Bruno about it. I was like,
And I really was like, something was really about to go down. I'm like, okay, this
she-
explains the voice. You know what I'm saying? If she was a tranny, you know, she really got to be extra girly. You know
And her
what I'm saying?
body's like
Yeah.
there's nothing going on.
I mean, it was really like,
She's pretty. She's got a good face.
like when
She's
she
really
put on the
cute.
dress, she was like,
and she bent
and she bent over so you could see her vagina. Like I saw her.
Because she
clit
didn't have
hanging
nobody's
down.
panties on. Nobody's panties.
she has like from the waist down is like Barbie's, literally like
Like a Barbie body,
doll.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a Barbie. Hi.
I thought
She's
she
really
was
cute.
a-
Her blonde little hair is cute.
I thought she was a cutter for sure.
Yeah. it's-
She's wearing long sleeves the whole episode. Like,
Oh, see, I can't.
I'm just saying.
See,
listen,
I did think
respect
it
the
was
can't
going to
when
be
you steal my
along the
theories.
lines of
True.
not that she was a murderer or something, but I thought she was going to have a past.
But
like,
now it's like I'm scared
You see
because
that mugshot?
I mean, she just came out. She's like, I just have like really dark secrets.
no, she turned around. She's like,
I'm just Bruno. Can I tell you something and not tell anybody?
out of everybody, like,
And
can
so
I talk
I was just
to you?
like, oh my gosh, like what is she about to say?
Like the bride
and then
of
she had to
Chucky.
pass, and now I'm just like,
And then she did that long dramatic pause. She was like,
Whatever it was that we were expecting, I definitely wasn't expecting her to be like, I have held a lot of guns and I steal from everybody. I'm first
Watch your pocketbooks.
Yeah, first of all, even if somebody told me they were reformed,
that's what I thought.
she's not that old. You thought stripper? She's not that old that I feel like she could be completely reformed. That's why it would scare me. If she came out to me and was like, just so you know, I used to rob people at gunpoint all the time.
No, come on, because she's how old, 23?
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, that could have been like 16. She could have been in and out of foster care. You know what I mean?
Like, the way
it could
she
have
was
been
talking about it was like 6 months ago I was doing this and now I'm on the real world, so I'm not going to do
that
it.
could very much be too. You know?
Well, they
but
got
we
her
gotta find that.
mugshot and they were
I
like,
like
put her
Madison.
on.
She annoys the hell out of me with that damn voice, but she's very entertaining. We're clearly going to talk about her throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
This bitch literally, let's get into it. This bitch did nothing.
She did
nothing.
She really
She
did.
gave $50 because they, at the end,
She only brought
they went
50 to
out.
spend.
Right, you know? And then the girls start going ham on this bitch's life, and it's really all boils
like,
down to is because they're mad because of how she
she's
looks.
pretty.
She could have
Yes,
done
it is.
Yes, Roxy.
No.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding
If it was
me?
the other way around,
You
another
went
girl,
out.
no, they would have been like,
sorry.
oh, it's okay, don't worry about it.
No fucking way. If you go out and you spend $240 on a tab, you drink the same amount as Madison, she pays $50, I would be livid.
Okay.
First of all, I think these
I'd be
girls
livid too.
were so mad, not because she's just pretty, but because they drank all the drinks and they couldn't remember who drank all the drinks, but they really just
She
drank
was
all the
clearly
drinks.
drunk too. She's like, I had one drink. I'm like, I saw you have so many drinks.
No, I don't
Okay,
think
but-
she was that wasted, but the other two girls were wasted.
They were wasted.
Okay,
absolutely.
also $800 tab. You can't
that's
tell
a
me
lot.
all of those people split that bill evenly. So if they're
I'm
going to be
not saying that,
mad
but
at
you
just
think-
Madison,
You think
why
one
did they split it
person
evenly?
drank
Was it seven
$240 worth?
no, I
way.
100% don't think that. So then don't be sitting over here trying to get it out of Madison. So she only had $50 on her, is all she could do. So I understand they're drunk and whatever.
If she had said that, if she said, I only have 50 right now.
She did
when
say
we get
that.
back
That is
to-
what she
No,
said.
she was like, I only have 50 right now. She never said, when we get back to the house, I have 100. I'll give it to you the second
She
we
didn't
get
know
there.
that she had the 100 till she
Because she'll
woke
go
up
to
the
the
next
ATM,
morning.
honey. Like, what?
Yeah, but the point of it is V was really mad. Of course, she was mad that she had to pay $400.
And she's with Tony all
of
night.
course, but that's really what it boils down to. Because when bitches have money, you can be mad because that's all V wanted to say
Exactly.
was, "I'll pay for it. You can put the $400 on my card. Oh, put the rest on my card." She
I
wanted to
so
bitch
don't
about.
think
She wanted to be the. I really think so. She wanted to be the
I can
savior,
totally see
and
that.
she was sitting there trying.
That's why she
a real
grabbed
bitch
the
who got
bill.
money would have been like, "I got it."
All right, you honestly think that? Because I hear this from girls all the time. Madison's like, I was homeschooled because no girls ever liked me. If no girl has ever liked you, you did something fucking wrong. Like,
Well,
it's not
yeah.
just
I
every
agree with that,
girl.
too.
It's not every
Well,
girl.
of course, because obviously Madison is about herself.
Yep.
Obviously,
Only
she's
about-
like, I'm about the guys. Like, I'm a guy.
I'm a- and
basically.
she's
You know
like,
what
you
I'm saying?
a mole and you should love yourself. Shut up.
That I could not with that
But-
conversation.
You're so unique, and
But
that's what
I'm
makes
just-
you beautiful.
Your
I'm just-
imperfections make you perfect.
Like, I've
Love
never
them.
heard that before, and he was
It's just
eating
the
it
shit
up.
that comes out of her mouth is just so like storybook. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very like storybook. It's very just like
She should do porn.
people
legit.
like people
She's
think
hot.
about saying that, but we just don't say that. That's like what you say out of a movie. You know? Like, she should be saying it's just
and
out
his
of the
dumbass
fucking
is all, ooh, ooh.
I don't know. I think that you guys can be partially correct that she was a little jealous because obviously she was trying to hit on him and she wanted him to, and the first thing she said in her direct to camera was like, he's really cute. I have a thing for Southern guys. So I do think that V was into him, but I don't think that's the only reason she hated Madison. I think if Madison had been a down ass chick, she would have been cool, but like the combination of her attitude, her voice, her like trying to be a guy's guy, the fact that clearly Sylvia didn't like her either. It was like nobody liked her. There's a reason.
But I feel like
She
if
was
Sylvia-
intimidating.
I feel like if
She's
Sylvia
not
had
intimidating.
$50.
Yes,
No,
girl
she
said
is.
that.
She's the
She
only
is.
blonde in there. Look at this.
Yes.
Sylvia.
Her body's
So-
everything.
It's
compared
not
to-
everything.
Well, she's skinny.
Right, and I feel like Sylvia.
They're all
I
skinny.
know, but I'm just saying these are insecurities
You
that
see
I feel.
Nicole's body?
Why did
She's, like,
no? But why
crunching.
did Sylvia go run out the room, out the thing to go beat Madison? Madison's just sitting there like, oh really, bitch? I paid $250. You want to fight just Madison?
And then Sylvia felt really bad the next day.
The next day when Madison came out with $100,
And I wanna
was
know
like,
what the guy
here,
She should have said that.
calm down,
She
y'all.
should have said that.
I want to know what the guys
They're
paid.
drunk.
What they pay. What the guys pay.
That's-
Nobody coming down on them. That's what I want to
Obviously
know.
more than $50. And if one of them paid $50, don't you think they would have thrown a fit? Obviously.
I don't know.
I don't know,
It's not
honestly.
my tab.
I just
And
feel
if it
like they was
me,
coming for them.
I would have paid my own tab. Like, mine is separate from theirs. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you.
I would say that if I knew I only had $50,
I'd be like,
I would
goodbye,
have started the
already
night and been like,
paid.
I have $50. I'm only drinking $50 worth. Put me on a separate tab. You don't go into that situation and then at the end of it be like, sorry, I only have $50. What kind of a fucking bitch are you?
No, of course. Okay, yeah, that's fucking rude and it's wrong. It was the first night though. Like
That was fucked up.
Team Madison over here.
Wait, Steven, in the chat roll, can we ask that question? I want to know if the fans think that was it legit that they were jealous of Madison.
Hashtag Team Madison
Somebody says-
or hashtag Team V.
We have DeQuail221 saying Violeta is jealous of Madison.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that I
And
think he's
Joseph
a.
Boza says it was all BS that Violeta went after Madison.
Oh my God! How is everybody Team Madison?
Because she's jail, girl.
Okay,
I'm not Team Madison. I'm just looking at the situation. Madison is crazy. I ain't on her team.
V kept it
but I'm
so
looking at the
real.
situation.
No, but if Sylvia paid $50, I feel like they would have been like, okay, no problem, girl, whatever.
But V was just doing
Yeah.
the
But
most.
V-
She was
yeah,
like,
yes.
and if V was really pissed, she'd be like, I ain't paying this $400.
But
She was
look
like,
at the
it's fine. You can not do the
And wait,
50, I'm gonna
wait
pay
for the
400.
cameraman.
Look at everything about
On my
V
tab.
and the way that V does it, though. No, she doesn't look at the cameraman. This is the way she talks. She talks the way that like a normal person would talk.
Whatever.
I could picture myself going out with her, grabbing dinner with her, so she's just like calm. Everybody else, like the fact that Madison was like, I don't even notice the cameras. That's weird, bitch. It's weird that you don't notice the
It
cameras.
was weird.
Like,
But she also said,
I don't want to be around girls who are going to be mean to me.
And she's used to girls
I'm
being mean to her.
emotional. I have a cute boy in front of me. What's a girl to do?
what's a girl to do?
And then she kisses like a horse. She's like,
I love
All right, I actually thought she was a great kisser. I love
love
that
when
biting tongue thing. I thought her kisses were great.
I love when the producer was like, how is it to
Jesse's
kiss
not
Tony?
into it.
And she's like,
And she laughs. I know, like, I just love when girls own
I
up
really
to who
want
they
to see
are,
what
and
that
she
just looks
doesn't.
like on
I know, I love
Make
it.
here.
she's good.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Wait,
so-
are you guys, what's going on over here? A
absolutely
little love
nothing.
fest?
So
Say it again.
So here's why I don't think V was in
I'm
the
sorry I
logical
licked
place
your
of mind.
ear.
Because then the bitch goes into the kitchen, starts pushing Tony, talking about go fuck your bimbo. Like, girl, calm down. I don't even
That's
know
why you're
you.
never
was
gonna
annoying.
get
That
I
was
don't
annoying.
know you. First
just
of all,
is not
bitch.
a
Like,
good-
why are you coming in
fucking-
here like
you're a
you're never gonna get this?
But, Jesse, here's the thing. I agree with you. I think that was a hideous look on her. Jealousy is an awful color. But Tony should have been like, honey, I don't know why you think that I want
But
you,
they're
but I was
all
just
drunk.
sucking face
You're
with
a
her.
piece of shit.
But instead, Tony's like, girl, I'm standing here with you. What? What?
No, I couldn't with Tony either. Like, Tony, you are not Prince Charming.
He was just like, yeah, baby. Like, keep on.
But then he tried to get
Yeah,
bucked
like,
about it. He's
no
like,
attention.
if I was, then I wouldn't be sitting here with you.
But at least Tony owns who he is. He was like, I just do it because I like female attention,
Yes,
and
he
I
did
don't
say
want to
that.
close any
He did
doors.
say
And I'm like,
that.
all right, if you know that, then
No,
okay.
he didn't say that to V though.
No, he said that direct to camera.
That ain't keeping it real. Keeping it real is, look, V, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm probably gonna fuck you both. But I'm gonna need you to stop getting in
By
my
the way,
face.
I want yes or no. Do you guys think by the end of the season he will fuck them both?
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
I don't know.
Didn't y'all see Madison with that
Sensei.
black eye?
Honestly,
I don't know.
honestly,
Madison got a black eye.
I feel like Madison might be able to get through this without fucking anybody.
Yeah, right.
She's
way.
probably the ultimate too. She's like, stop that.
She's like, tricked you, my vagina's sewn shut.
By 12 people, I really meant 9. How amazing would that be?
You want to touch it? Well, you can.
I would love that if she was
She
just the
passed
whole way
her
through.
out.
Because she rooms with who? Jason?
Jason.
I hate it when Tony said that though, because she went back to her bed and he was like, I guess I'm just gonna go back to my
And you
room.
see
while
how he
this
paused did that
sucks."
lame ass pause guys
Yep.
do?
Yep.
It's like he walked in and be like, no, come here and fuck me. Like, no.
I
He paused 3 times. He paused in her ear.
Yes.
He got up like he wanted to grind on her butt.
Yup.
And then he got up again right
then
before
did
he
the
left her. He
turnaround.
did,
like a puppy dog.
And Madison's like,
right, Madison was like, and good night. Can you shut the light off? Thanks.
What do you guys think about the 3 guys? Do you think that they are capable of being friends? They seemed cool. I mean, last season we
Yeah.
had really strong guys, group of friends.
I think this will be stronger. I don't see these guys really.
No,
like,
I
I
don't
see
see them
them
fighting.
really being cool with each other.
But what about the fact that Jason tried to tell Tony what to do for a second?
I could see Tony kind of being the outside just because the other guys are like, dude, like, calm the fuck down. With
Yeah,
these
like
girls.
Tony's like
yeah.
this, yeah, like a dog in here.
Tony's like, I want to fall in love.
He's like, I didn't mean to, but the first night I did.
Damn.
stalker.
I broke no rule number 1.
Right, like, and I'm really
made out in the
curious.
club.
I'm really curious to know about this stalker situation because I'm looking at Tony like, Tony, you look like you created a stalker.
Can we talk about her?
right.
So
He
her name's Alyssa, and she
Yes.
doesn't look good in skeleton thing, but she looks a lot cuter outside skeleton. And do we think she's playing this up for the camera because she's like, we're in love, no one's gonna replace me, this is how it is.
Well, of course she is. They're like, can you say these things?
There's definitely two sides to this story because Tony really looks like the type who's like, you know, I want to be with you, but then he doing something else. He's like, well, just stay there. Obviously,
Exactly.
he over here playing 2 girls. He
Talking
clearly
about
like,
she's
I
a
like her. He's
stalker.
from there,
He
right.
likes all that woman drama.
I can't wait till she comes in and she's like, I know stalker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She looked like the type of bitch that like, I have every text saved. Actually, I'm gonna call Verizon and have them
You want
sent
to call
over
me
here.
a stalker?
Alright.
Well, here you go.
Here's the thing that I can't deal with Southern guys about, because some Southern guys are real Southern gentlemen, and other Southern guys pretend to be Southern gentlemen, but are really like freaks and players. But they're like, oh, but I'm a Southern gentleman. I'm like, oh, okay then. But really, you're sleeping with the entire world.
Right.
That's
So
what Tony
it's hard
is.
to tell, because his accent sends me off, and he's like, "Oh, ladies first," and I'm like, "Does he mean that? Is he really a good guy, or is
Honey,
he really a piece
we
of crap?"
cannot have you walking around here thinking that everyone with a damn Southern accent can treat you good.
I know, I kind of
Exactly.
do though.
Well,
I'm like,
you need
oh,
to stop it.
I
That's a
know.
Boston thing.
Yeah, no, you gotta let that go, honey. I'm from Texas. It ain't true.
I mean,
Yeah, but at least everybody from Boston. That's why I trust people from Rhode Island, because I feel like they're going to tell you how it is. Which is why I think Bruno's being up front.
Well, first of all, we get back to V, because V's sitting over there mad at Tony, but then she's sitting over here making out with Sylvia and Bruno.
She is a
she was
nut,
just on one,
honey.
y'all. She was just on.
And
She saw those cameras and just like, oh.
Bruno was so
it was
excited to
funny.
go
It wasn't
out,
a
talking
good
about, I think the guy should just go out, until he made out with, what's her name, and then was like,
Sylvia.
let me stay. No,
Exactly,
V.
Violeta.
Oh.
And
Didn't
then
he
he
go
stayed
lay on
home
somebody
and
else?
he tried to go lay up with her.
Who did he lay with? Was it Nicole? He laid on the wrong person.
Oh,
He laid
yeah,
it was
Nicole.
Yeah, he laid on the wrong person.
I just think that it was really interesting that everybody was making out the first night, and everybody always comes in and is like, I'm not going to make out with anybody, I'm not going to fight. And something about the
Clearly.
real world, once you walk into this house,
just wanna have
it's
sex
like
with everybody.
Sex and punch.
Do you want to cuddle?
But I feel like it was
we're
so
never having
strong
sex.
this first episode. I feel like it's usually like the second
was
or
weird,
third, and it was
this
just
one.
like bam, and everyone's fighting and the drink. It's like what the
Do we think
it's
this was
like
the first night actually, or do we think that it really was a little later in production, like
I mean,
a weekend?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. All I know is
Bloodbath.
even the way what's their names hooked up. I think they got in on the first episode too. But this just seems like really like too much.
I know it was too much going on.
It's
I
like,
just
fall in love with me, like what? I don't know you.
And she's like really pushing him, calling him a piece of shit. Like, girl, you don't know me.
You would have
Like,
thought they
They're
were
for
together
like
for
Jenny
a
and
year.
Brian,
Seriously.
like Jenny and Brian. from last season.
Tony, say I'm not a piece of shit. You don't know me. Don't be like, I got you, baby. I got you.
I
Like,
know. He's like, girl, I met you 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
you gotta highlight.
Oh.
Oh my
That's
god.
friendship, baby.
So
I
Madison
would've
and
told you if I
Nicole
saw.
are doing this workout thing where
Like the
Madison
kiss
ends
workout?
up making out with Nicole.
Were they
They're
making
kissing.
out?
Oh, they didn't make out. They just pop kiss.
What's
Or
it
wait,
called?
Pup kiss?
Pop kiss.
wait, can we please talk about that?
Polar bear?
A polar
Polar
bar.
bear?
A polar bar.
The polar bears?
I don't know what y'all are talking
The
about.
polar
I don't know
bears.
either.
So,
Did you watch the damn episode?
Oh yeah, since she was
That was
doing
me trying to be
sit-ups.
like all cool, but really, I just wanted to know if you guys knew what I was talking
I
about.
did not know what a polar bear was.
The polar bar, and she can't say it because she got her accent, Nicole.
Oh,
Polar bear, the polar bear.
Lullaby.
And now we know.
V makes everybody breakfast. That's when Madison came down and gave $100. Tony says, Madison, you
We
want
can't cook for shit.
you want chocolate milk with a side of Tony?
Is that what?
And that's why we will never.
Will never happen. It's like, he wasn't talking to you, though.
I need V to step up her game, because any woman who's that confident as she says she is wouldn't say that. She would just know that and be like,
And just be like, whatever, here's your burnt bacon.
Exactly.
Bye,
Like, I'm gonna go
Felice.
find somebody so fly. And then if she went and did that, he would obviously want her. But she's like kind of throwing himself at her. I'm like, V, you are really hot. You seem like a down girl. Be cooler
Right.
than that.
And then so within that, Madison talks to Bruno, asks if she can talk to him and not if he won't say anything to anyone. And then we get this
a
clip of
weird
her
pic.
sister being like,
She stole money. Like
That was a crazy.
And I
You
was
see
just
these little
like-
cuts on her mouth? I don't know
then
what
she-
happened.
I mean, I don't know, girl.
I was
don't
confused,
know.
and the sister seemed really normal. She was
Well,
like,
yeah,
and then
I
I just
mean-
wanted to believe in my sister, but it never
And then she
happened.
stole money? Madison, girl.
and from her family. I mean, it's one thing, I'm not condoning stealing at all, but it's one thing to steal from like a corporation. It's another thing to steal from people you know, and it's a third thing to steal from your fucking blood.
Maybe
Like,
she's a klepto.
You know, she probably be on drugs.
With guns
drugs
to be
make
like-
you do crazy
That's true.
things. I mean, I don't know no tea, but
her teeth were all there.
I mean, that's the
No
only
tea.
thing. Like, if you're stealing
No,
money
I'm
from your
saying-
family, like, you know, like, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I don't know. On that note, though, let's head to predictions.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the market? The trip to the market that took 45 minutes?
And now,
No.
your
I can't believe they even
AfterBuzz
chose that.
TV
What?
predictions.
What?
So we're gonna get everyone hooking up in the house.
Basically.
Bruno versus Sylvia, because he hooking up with.
Oh,
She was not cute.
we
The girl
called
with the
her?
perm?
With
The
the
girl that we
perm.
called,
Right,
quote,
honey.
not Sylvia is all it said. Like, all right, thanks for that.
And Sylvia got real Latino
She
real
real
quick.
did real
She was
quick.
like,
oh, bitch! You ain't gotta talk to me,
Sylvia needed to be on Bad Girls Club.
right?
And then we
Legit.
had Madison with the black eye.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like,
that was so
courtesy
it's
good.
not like a
who?
little black eye, like a
I feel
really big
like
black
V
eye.
did it to her.
That was a big one.
Or I'm wondering, because what's your name?
I-
Nicole said, you know, I really apologize. So I wonder maybe.
No, I think it was V. I thought V was
I cannot
apologizing.
imagine Nicole punching
her.
Madison.
Right, there's
no,
no
that
way.
wouldn't happen. No.
You
Oh, she
know.
does have the guns.
Maybe they were going to hook up and her dildo hit her in the eye.
Maybe, but I feel like no. I think it was her skeleton. I don't know.
I'm done.
Violeta, whatever the frick her name is. Her two worst enemies.
Why does she
show
have
up.
two? I don't get
Because
it.
she was a bitch.
And those girls look like
They-
about to.
I can't
Right?
wait for
even
that.
I love what she does. She's like, you know, someone could like die, right?
No, this is gonna be the first real world where somebody dies. And then we have Bruno's brother,
Yeah.
who I guess he
I
had
like
spoken out.
that.
They look like they did not
It
like
didn't
that.
They
look
did
like
not
Johnny.
like
I
that.
know, but I like it.
I like Jason.
Family reunions. Hi.
Jason with his father, and then I think his kid, his baby.
Yeah, but what's the deal? Is everybody's all their skeletons coming back? Like, why do we see Jason with his dad, with his baby mama, and with his kid? Like,
Well, Jason ain't having no
are they
fun on this
all
trip.
living in the house?
He gonna be.
He
cooped up
better
in the
enjoy these
family,
little
honey.
14 days, honey.
Yeah, but do you guys know what I mean? Like, is one skeleton gonna come to the house? Is anybody
Girl,
gonna
they
live
I don't know.
You
girl.
don't
Like, is his
I
dad
don't
go?
know.
His dad
could-
can't live in a house,
But
right?
it could be no. They're not gonna live in the house. I think they come for a certain amount of time.
Oh really?
I don't think they live
A
in the house.
skeleton per person.
They
per,
better not put no baby up in that house.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
there's
that
no
is
way.
what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I guarantee you, his the baby mama will probably stay in the house, and the father and the dad
That's a
and the
lot
baby.
of emotional trauma.
Honestly, I
It's
just
like,
hope none of these
come
people
on.
just live in the house. I feel like they're just coming for a week or a weekend.
It depends how it's going. The show, obviously, MTV is going to be like, oh, if you're bringing the drama, you're staying in the house, and if you're not, then you got to go to the next person.
There's no way that baby's staying in
Right.
that house. But I'm excited
No,
for this
liability.
season.
I'm excited too.
Yes.
I was a
concur.
little nervous. Not gonna lie.
Me too.
You were nervous before, or you were nervous?
Yeah, like I was like trying to amp myself up into it.
I know, I
and I
kinda
didn't
felt
want to
like that
read
too.
any of the hype online because I didn't want it to water it down. I was
Yeah.
like, let me go in fresh, not knowing. I want to
Really
expect.
fresh?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fresh like that. Limp of a ponytail.
Yeah, all
But we want to
right.
thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit
I
us
think you
up
look
at
amazing.
AfterBuzz TV on Twitter,
Thanks.
Instagram, Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jessie J.
Me at Sensei Don't Play.
Drea Renee _N. Excuse me.
And you can find me at Roxy Striar.
She always says
I hate
me
him.
at. And you guys can find us at next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.